Welcome to the Shadowfang Keep Dungeon Guide. Shadowfang Keep is a level 18 to 21 instance in southwestern Silverpine Forest. You can enter as early as level 11, but keep in mind, you will need to be at least level 16 to equip gear here. Shadowfang Keep, like Wailing Caverns, is an excellent place to farm skins and has a host of amazing level 19 twink items, as well as fantastic BOEs such as the Shadowfang. We even got one during our run. All quests in this dungeon are horde only, unless you are a paladin here to collect Jordan's smithing hammer for your level 22 paladin weapon quest, or a warlock who has the Orb of Sorenruk acquired at level 20, which requires the large Sorenruk fragment from a Shadowfang Dark Soul. Although in the same level range as Wailing Caverns and Dead Mines, Shadowfang Keep is much more difficult and will require interrupts and dispels. Try to avoid being caster heavy as many of the trash mobs here go magic immune. The first quest we pick up is the Book of from Keeper Beldagar in Undercity. We then head over to the Sepulchre to pick up Arugal Must Die from Dalar, and Deathstalkers and Shadowfang from Hadrix. Now we're ready to head to Shadowfang Keep. Once we enter the dungeon, the only path we can follow is to the right. After clearing some wolves and wargs, we encounter our first boss, Rethelgor. He doesn't do anything special, but you should watch out as he's surrounded by 3 trash mobs. Upon killing him, release your faction-specific jailed NPC and speak to him so he can let you into the courtyard. And upon entering the courtyard, we can turn in our first quest, Deathstalkers and Shadowfang. Be careful here as there are many patrols. Here you can see the wargs that go spell immune. On the opposite side of the courtyard are the stables. If you have no need for a 10-slot bag, I wouldn't recommend killing the Philistines found here. Even my group, that was over-leveled, took a beating from them. In the stables, we see Jordan's smithing hammer for the Paladin weapon questline. Once we enter the building, we encounter Razorclaw the Butcher. Razorclaw is a tank in Spank, but watch out, he casts a mana drain that ticks for 350. Paladin thinks I'm looking at you. After Razorgore, we enter a mess hall. At the head of the table is Baron Silverlane. Baron Silverlane is another tank in Spank. He does curse the tank to receive 75% less healing, but past that he is an easy kill. Upon climbing the stairs, we encounter Shadowfang Dark Souls, which will drop the Soren fragment necessary for the Warlock quest. Soon you should be entering the guard room. Be cautious here as you can pull the whole room very easily. Casters should stay at max range as the mobs do an AoE silence. In the room, we see Commander Springvale and his guard. Again, casters stay back. Springvale is a paladin, so expect him to bubble and heal. We kill his guards first to lessen the damage, then finish off the commander. Moving on, we reach the ramparts and the first tower, which contains Odo the Blind Watcher. Kill his bats first, as Odo buffs the bats and his own damage the lower he gets. Use the defensive if necessary, but overall, it's an easy fight. Outside on the ramparts, we can encounter Shadowfang Keep's only rare, the Deathsworn Captain. After entering Arugal's tower, you will eventually encounter Fenris the Devourer. Before the encounter, I go ahead and pick up the Book of for our quest. Fenris is an easy tank in Spank, but spawns 4 Voidwalkers once slain, so be prepared for that. Further up, we encounter Wolfmaster Nandos guarding the final chamber to Arugal. Focus Nandos here. He will summon wolves to help him. Make sure you CC or kill the lupine horrors, as they summon even more wolves. This fight may be a bit challenging without an off-tank, but is possible with good CC. Once Nandos is defeated, we can finally enter Arugal's chamber. This fight is by far the most difficult fight in the dungeon, and even this level range, by a long shot. Arugal teleports around, casting 300 damage shadow bolts. Follow him around as possible. He also stomps, which casts an AoE stun. This is unavoidable as melee unless you predict it and run. Lastly, he mind controls random targets. CC the mind controlled target and be prepared to off heal if your healer gets it. Just rinse and repeat and you will be able to collect Arugal's head for your final quest. Lastly, while you watch me turn in these quests, I'd like to announce the giveaway I'm doing. All you have to do is be a subscriber. That's it. And at the end of the month, I'll choose one person to get a free month of WoW time. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.